deep in the heart of Texas.
The hell do you guys want? And more important than that, how the hell did you find out where I was at? If they want some answers, they should have sent someone with some authority. Do you agree with me? Well, it really don't matter if you agree with me or not. On second thought, once you just sit your little carcass down at that table, I'll answer every little question you got. Before we get started with anything, like I said, we're on my time, so we're going to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat.
We're in the business of winning.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. I'm serving notice. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
We're in the business of winning.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
It's been so fast you can't even talk about it. Things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, absolutely total control right there. Watch this. Champion's prerogative, and I just exercised that option.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, if he wants to keep an eye on me, don't look behind you. No, don't look in front. Don't look to the sides. Look straight up, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
And any crying or any excuses is just sour grapes.
We're in the business of winning.
And I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. Yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
And we had non-believers all along the way. I have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid. You never go wrong.
Deep.
All right, we're live.
You disgust me, Ryan.
with your super dog.
We got the audio
It's a
figured
win-win.
out. All right, week 3 NFL, week 4
what's the over on
NCAA. Let's get serious, boys.
All right.
Ian, do you want to go ahead and recap
man.
since you dominated last week?
Ooh, where to start? So, week 3 NCAA football went 9 of 10 on my picks. Yeah, Florida State -3, Louisville, Oklahoma, Nebraska. We all agreed on that. We thought that was a silly line, and I think we all agreed on the. Do we all have USC as well? And it looks like I did not have USC, but I think y'all did maybe.
Let me check. I did have USC.
Yeah, I had USC.
My first 4-point pick was the Aggies against Miami. That turned out that was the big win in college. LSU straight up over Mississippi State, and then my only loss was the BYU +3.5 to Oregon.
Oregon dominated. Oh no, I'm thinking of Baylor. Never mind. Go ahead.
And then week 2 NFL, I just basically got 1 point off that. The only one I thought was like a for sure was the Rams Texans or the Broncos Texans, and I only put 1 point on it, but it was a 10-point spread. Y'all want to recap yours, or y'all don't want to go down that dark hole?
Hang on a second.
I mean, I can tell you mine. Mine's not too impressive here.
I mean, 8 technically.
Of course,
8
I went
is
Georgia.
Technically, 8 is still pretty impressive.
I just messed up the sheet. I'm just messing it up all over here. But Georgia, I figured that 24 we talked about, they were just going to probably beat them by 40. And it looked like 24 was smaller, and they ended up beating them by 40. So that's where I got 4 points. Michigan, of course, ran it up on UConn for another point. Yeah, thanks for fixing my sheet. Appreciate it. Oklahoma and Nebraska, we talked about. We should have bet our paychecks. That was just a line that looked ridiculous, and Oklahoma took care of business, and none of us bet our paychecks or a lot of points. I got 2 points on that.
That was my biggest bet of the week, technically.
-30. I thought this one was a no-brainer. Playing Texas State. Put another 4 on them. Then it starts to get ugly here. Monroe, they couldn't just keep 50 against Bama. Bama beat them by 55, I believe. Lost 2 points. Michigan State at Washington. Yeah, that didn't turn out well. Lost another point. Miami gets the Aggies. Really shitty game. Lost 2 points when the Aggies pulled it out. Nick, I don't know. What do you think about the Aggies quarterback after that game?
I don't know. I don't know. Max Johnson.
Aggies quarterback. Are we laughing at the Aggies?
Okay, so you can hear that good. Hold on, wait. For Ian, maybe we should have gave him. We should have gave Ian a little bit more of a.
There we go. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love.
I don't know. No, I wasn't impressed. We need another win versus Arkansas this week.
Oh, I got a lot of talking points on that. A lot of it just being Arkansas, I think, is going to dominate. But yeah, Houston, y'all told me about Kansas, and y'all were right. Kansas beat them, lost another 2 points. I did gain another. I hit all my fours, but the one below this one.
Yeah, you hit 3 out of 4 fours, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I had UCF at Florida Atlantic. They took care of business. Appalachian State, after beating the Aggies, if I watched this game and Troy just dominated them,
It was a revenge game.
Yeah, heard, and they did get their revenge. Lost 4 points on that. Appalachian State, I believe, won the game. They just didn't win it by 12.
I think the college game day, it's probably the first time App State got college game day. That probably hurt them.
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, Maryland at SMU gained a point. Gained another 2 with Utah beating the crap out of San Diego State. We all knew Utah could score. Got 2 points. I did pretty good here in college. USC, I think me and Nick both took them to beat the crap out of Fresno. That happened. Got 2 more points. Tech versus the Wolfpack. This is why that was an ugly game. Took the over 55.5 because I was listening to you guys.
Me, I didn't even bet that game.
Maybe it was Nick. I copied the pick during the while copying.
Copied the pick. That's
Which
right.
one was
you
it
did
again?
Copy those
Which
last
one again?
2 picks. That's pretty funny.
Absolutely correct. I did.
Which one again?
If you these last 2 picks, I copied you, Nick, while we were talking last week. So
oh no, I didn't. I definitely didn't pick the over.
Damn it! I thought. Well, whatever. I gained a point.
I don't do a lot of over-unders in college.
Oh, Ryan, you copied me with Utah, and you copied Nick with USC.
Yeah.
And then you added that.
Talk about. Hey, it's all about strategy. And this over, I don't know, didn't hit. I watched it. Tech's quarterback is garbage. That's why I'm just going to skip ahead real quick and just say I am taking Texas to beat Tech. And I'm just for a win-win. I got Tech beating Texas as my super dog. So either way I went. I know it makes no sense, but
God, I hope Texas wins by 3 or 4.
I still think Texas. I think Texas is going to destroy them. To be honest, the Tech's quarterback looked like garbage. He stands in the pocket too long. He sits. He just sits, and then, I mean, he's athletic, but I mean, NC State just destroyed him. I believe it was NC State, and
I don't even think we need to recap your NFL.
Yeah, let's not. Not a lot of good things went on there, and pretty sure the only thing I hit was I lost a 4-pointer, I won a 4-pointer. You know, my Pittsburgh pick against the Patriots. Just wanted to point out that you guys were both wrong.
I was wrong.
Belichick went in there. Y'all gave me a lot of shit. That happened. I won.
I didn't pick
hey.
I picked Pittsburgh.
Hey, talking. Texans. 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 You know, they took that 10. They took Denver down to the wire. I would have took another tie, but I think Denver won on a field goal or something. Russell Wilson looks like garbage. That's another note. Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Dallas. I think I got to find them in here, and they're gonna be my pick. I think they played up. Definitely. I think they're going to hang over this week and get destroyed by whoever they play. Who do they play so I can write this in?
This week.
I don't know. Maybe we should wait until we get to our picks. But, Nick, do you want to go over your almanac of picks?
Almanac them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We also forgot to mention that.
It's like every single game that ever would.
We also forgot to mention that Ian won the Survivor in week 2.
Yeah.
I will be doing Survivor picks just to see how long I can go.
Let's give him a little applause, please.
I might continue too then.
Nick.
I had a pretty good college.
Nick,
I had
Nick. Let's give Ian a little applause for winning.
Oh, now he's gone for the applause button.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, let's see. My college is pretty good. I got 9 total, which is a pretty good week. I bet a total of let's see, where does it tell you? That's 17 games. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. Got 9 points. I hit my 2 4s,
Nice.
and I hit 2 out of my 2 3s. And then I didn't do too good on the ones, but obviously that's okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
The Lincoln Riley schools of Oklahoma and USC's have been treating us well.
Yeah, so the Oklahoma, yeah, like you said, we all agreed on that. And then USC, those are my 2 4s. Man, UCLA, I don't know why do they suck so bad? I just don't get it.
Jim Mora was there for a while, couldn't turn it around. I think they're against USC. USC's right now getting all the recruits. It seems like it doesn't even seem like a football school anymore. I mean, I know they're a basketball school traditionally, but it doesn't even seem like a place anyone wants to go to play. They're one of like the worst teams.
Yeah, I was saying this about Hawaii. Like, Hawaii just fell off the map. I don't.
What happened? Yeah, after Mariota. I don't remember them being good.
No, they had that one other quarterback.
Mariota didn't play for Hawaii.
He played for
What'd
Oregon.
you say, Ian?
Ryan Mariota played for Oregon.
Oh, did I get that wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not play for Hawaii.
-1 point.
He seems like a Hawaii quarterback. He does seem like a Hawaii quarterback.
He might be from Hawaii, but he's not. He did not play for the University of Hawaii.
Well, then I'm halfway right. He played.
He said I'm halfway right. You're 100% wrong.
He played for a state.
Let's see. I took
Who's
Kansas.
Dallas playing?
I took Kansas State -14. I think they lost to Tulane.
Ooh. I'm
not gonna lie. I did not even watch that game. I didn't even pay attention.
No, nobody watched that game.
Oh,
man,
I was gonna say.
I bet on it.
I was gonna say I wish one of us had taken Kansas to make us look good, and I see Nick did take them +9 U of H.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the year of the Jayhawk, baby. I told you. Yeah, they lost.
He was telling me that Kansas looked good last year and it's going to carry over. That Texas win carried over this year?
Yeah, that might have been me when you were talking shit about the Longhorns to me and just regular text messages. And I told you that they've turned the corner to 3-0.
I have another Kansas special this week coming up for our picks too. The Arc of the Jayhawk. It's this year. Let's see. I don't really have any other. Oh yeah, App State. I was with you, Ren. I thought they were going to beat Troy by 2 touchdowns, but they had to barely pull it off at the end, which was a crazy game.
It was ugly. It was an ugly game.
Yeah, really was.
Vegas knows something.
Yeah, man, I should have took Kansas as my super dog. I'm kind of kicking myself for that one.
Or just straight up to get that extra half point.
True. Yeah.
I'm taking them to win. I'm taking them to win. Hey, don't we win? If you take them to win straight up, what happens? Like I got
an extra half point.
So I'm gonna get a 4.5 this week.
If they're a two or more point underdog, you get an extra half point if they win. If you take them straight up.
I think they're two.
Ryan, you have to pick them to win straight up. You don't get the spread.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, so you're gonna pick the one straight up?
Yep, they're 2.5. Yeah, I'm taking them to win against the Bears. I watched the Bears last week and I turned it off. I mean, but then again, like I said last week, they were playing at Lambeau against the Packers. It was ugly. Packers destroyed them.
Yeah, we can skip my NFL picks if y'all want.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I got -14 in NFL. I got absolutely crushed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of made up some ground on you. I feel back in the game.
It is impressive the amount of wrong picks if you just put it on the board of just right and wrong.
I got 3 out of like 15.
That is just to defy those odds.
That's a Ryan week 1 right there.
Let's see.
Incredible.
Yeah,
should we do like a quick? You want to recap like what you've got on like your total on NFL, your total on college, Ren's total, just recap all of them?
Yeah, so my total at the beginning of the year, I was saying I bet more NFL than college, which has been a bad idea. I'm minus 17 in NFL, and I'm plus 5 in college. Let's see, and I've hit one of my 2 super dogs so far. That's my only thing. A total of 43 picks, and I have minus 7 as my total. Let's see.
Hey, that super dog though. If me and Ryan don't hit one this week, that's going to be at a -3 for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit one this week.
Yeah, I might need to change mine. I don't like the whole win-win bet one way and lose the other. So I'm gonna have to pick another. I'm gonna pick another super dog. I'm gonna take Tech off.
Yeah, you can always change it. It's not that
You're not
big
thinking
of a
with
deal.
your wallet.
Oh, here
Let's
I
see.
go. I'm gonna take Minnesota to beat the Lions.
Ren, we're not done.
Super dog. Okay.
Ren has a total of minus 10 for NFL, and he's dead even with college. No super dogs hit.
Right.
Total of 37 picks. He has a total of
Ren,
minus 10 so far.
How many picks have you made, Nick?
Dude, I've made a shit ton. I guess I haven't made that many. 43.
43, 37. I bet Ian's made like 25.
Ian's made a total, 23.
23.
Oh my God! You want to play, Ian, or are you just gonna sit there?
You want to check that win percentage? I will say, Ryan, I was gonna say in your favor that your comeback on college this week from -8 to 8 was impressive. Same thing. I think Nick did the same thing on college. I mean, his NFL really hurt him, but he got 9 on college. Whew. So, yeah. I mean, I did get 15 points from winning Survivor, but I'm dead even. I'm 0. I'm flat even on NFL, with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think
he's even on NFL.
Picks.
Yeah.
And then
crushing college.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Out of 15 college picks, I'm plus 16 and a half.
Let it be noted that Ian does not have to do anything all day, every day. So he does tons of research.
Ren, we don't take excuses over here. You know that.
Come on. And Ryan, that would just also increase my following. Vegas is gonna come calling. Like I said, it's just people just want the picks, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, you need to make more picks. It's good thing Nick has that thing, because if we had one of us had it, it'd just be going off all day.
So I heard Nick, you got a sweet intro, Nick. A new intro for the betting segment.
Yeah, whenever we're done, it's ready. But it's up to you. Are we done with reviewing last week?
Well, do we want to go over your article first, or do we want to go into betting?
Let's do the article last, because I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up while we do the picks for this week, and I can get it ready. I totally didn't have it ready, which is my fault.
All right. Well,
all right.
So you gonna play this intro or what?
Yep, doing it right now.
You're looking for faith, forgiveness?
I'm looking for the Bulls to cover the spread.
Do you rent that yacht?
No, I own it.
That's how I feel about this weekend. I know these teams better than they know themselves. I'm going 12 for 12 this weekend, and that includes the Monday night parlay.
I'm gambling again.
Yeah, give me 5 times a piece on St. Louis, Minnesota, and Baltimore.
It's gonna be okay, all right? We're gonna get back on track this weekend.
Pay that man his money.
Like, no, man, I'm trying to keep all my stuff
all right,
together. I know Def Jam's worth a little money. Oh, God.
Y'all couldn't hear that, right?
No, we couldn't hear anything.
That's all right. I didn't plan for y'all to hear that. We'll do that later. All right. Ian, you get to go first, I suppose, since you won so big last week.
Man,
Oh, wait. Oh, did we already? Okay. Y'all, let's start college. Let me pull up my notes here. I mean, I don't think it's to anyone's surprise. I'm going to take the Longhorns minus 5.5 against Tech. That I think is a super silly line. 5.5. Texas won last year 70.
Wait, is it 5.5 or is it 6?
I got it at 5.5. If y'all want to jump on that 5.5, we'll take it for the sake of this, but it might be up to 6, probably maybe 6.5 right now.
I think it's at 6 right now. It was at 6 when I was making my picks.
Let me get another window open here.
The line started at 4.5. It started at 4.5 and went up to 5.5. I got it at 5.5. Texas beat them last year 70-35 with who's their quarterback that transferred to Nebraska, who's not looking. Casey Thompson at quarterback. Now they got Quinn Ewers. It looks like he's going to start. Possibly if he doesn't, Hudson Card still is going to get the job done, but they're just way more talented. This shouldn't – I understand it's at Tech. They sold out. But Tech's on their backup quarterback who's thrown 5 interceptions in 3 games. It's not looking good. USC minus 6.5. I'm all over this. It seems like Vegas hadn't caught up to Lincoln Riley. Y'all played them heavy in the first 2. For some reason, I did not make a play on USC last week, but I don't know. Maybe Ryan went into my sheet and deleted it. But USC minus 6.5 to Oregon seems like a weird line. So I don't see how Oregon State covers that. Kansas versus Duke under 66.5, just because these two teams have been so bad at football for the past 20 to 30 years. That's my only logic, putting it out there now. That's why I bet them under. UCLA is garbage, but Colorado is the worst team in football.
I don't know,
college
dude.
football. They are so bad.
I looked at that line for a while. This seems like 21
surprised.
is just right on that line of too much.
I know. I looked into it, though, and I was surprised to learn how bad Colorado is at football. Like, if you look into it, you'll be like, you'll be very surprised. Like, the Girl Scouts would be favored by at least
Cordell Stewart? Is that his name?
That Cordell Stewart is a guy. Did he play at Colorado?
Yeah, he played at Colorado.
That doesn't matter. The Girl Scouts would be Colorado.
But, no, wait, Nick, you said he didn't play there?
No, he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Didn't want to look like an idiot.
Ryan, if he played right now, that would be an upgrade over what Colorado has.
Yeah, he was a horrible quarterback. Good.
Tennessee minus 11 versus Florida. This is one of those ones where I think this is such a. I think this actually is a rivalry game. I think it's going to be closer. I don't really understand the line, and usually when I don't understand it, I tend to just side with Vegas. So that's why I threw a 1 on it. Washington State plus 6 on Oregon.
Wait, which one was that last one you just pointed out?
Tennessee minus 11 versus Florida.
What that was.
I was trying to remember what I had. Hang on a second.
Did I get the line wrong?
No, that's right. I'm trying to remember if I bet on that game or not. I don't think I did. Oh, wait. Of course I did.
You had them as your super dog.
Yeah, I have Tennessee. No, I have Florida. I kind of did what Ren did, playing like both sides. I took Tennessee minus 11 for 1 point, but then I took Florida at Tennessee. Wait, is that right?
Yeah, this is definitely one of those things where it doesn't make a lot of sense to me looking at it on paper, because this seems like this is the thing that Florida has won like something crazy like 17 out of the last 18 or 15 out of the last 16, something like that. And it's an SEC game. I don't see how Tennessee covers it, but when it's something I really can't understand for Vegas, they usually prove me wrong. So I took another 1 pointer there. Same with Oregon. Like, if you ask this Washington, actually not so much this one, Oregon just gets so much hype that I think whenever someone comes in with kind of a decent spread against them, And Washington State's a good team. I think there is a chance here. You get 6 points. I mean, I think it's not out of the ordinary, like for them to cover it. So I'll take that one.
Where's Leach coaching?
Leach is coaching Mississippi State. I think he was at Washington State, and now he's at Mississippi State, I believe.
Oh, okay, all right.
Aggies 2.5. I've been doing well on the Aggies. I think that they're getting Appalachian State has created a ton of disrespect for the Aggies. I know Arkansas beat them last year. I do think the Aggies have more talent. Arkansas's QB, he's just a runner. He's hard to take down. He's not like a dynamic dual threat. He's more like I can run the ball, which is my job, and every now and then I'll hit a pass. And I think Jimbo Fisher can figure that out. Like, let's just stop this guy, because it's not like he needs to scheme in order to do it, because he's got the guys up front. He's got, the linebackers in the corners. He doesn't have to do anything crazy to do it. So I like the Aggies here. I think there's more value on the Aggies than Arkansas.
I just hate betting on my own
-1.5
teams.
at SMU. What was that, Nick?
I hate betting. Like, I hate betting on Dallas a lot, like the Cowboys, and like I guess I bet on the Aggies more, but man, when it's like close lines like that, I hate betting it.
Yeah, it's tough. Especially if I was an Aggies fan, I'd probably stay away from it. But
Aggies are at home though.
I think the Aggies got it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically they're saying
TCU
what though, like on a neutral field that Arkansas is a half a point better.
2.5 points, right? Neutral field, but it's It's Jerry World, right, in Dallas.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. I totally forgot about that. You're right.
I think it's a little more of a home game for the Aggies.
Dude, the Longhorns are now -7, by the way.
Yeah, I think that line is going to cruise more towards the Longhorns, because Quinn Ewers has been practicing, and Stark just let out something today saying he's going to dress Quinn Ewers, and you're not going to dress him unless he's going to play, right? Like, what's the other because also our real third, second stringer guy is now dressing as well, who was injured. So there's really no reason to dress Quinn Ewers unless you need him. I think he's going to give him a chance to see if he can play. And I think just the optimism of having it is increasing that line. TCU, SMU, obviously it's a rivalry game. SMU ran all over them last year, but TCU didn't start their quarterback who would go on to start the year until after that game. So I'm going to take TCU -1.5.
Interesting.
App State. Yeah, I like. It's not one I like a lot. What do I got on that one? 2 points. Yeah.
App State -7.
SMU went in.
Oh, TCU. Yeah, TCU. Yeah, TCU -1.5. SMU 2 points.
I think App State's getting really disrespected after their letdown with College Game Day.
Yeah. I agree.
James
I took them too.
James Madison actually does have the fourth or fifth highest scoring offense, but I feel like App State blew their load against the Aggies. They got game day. They probably didn't perform that well. I think they're going to come back to like what they probably actually are. They do pretty good. Oklahoma, again, this seems like another crazy line for them. -12.5. I think they cover that easy. That's my other 4 here. I forgot to say my first 4 was Texas.
Yeah, okay, so
at Tech.
So Kansas State, right, just lost to Tulane, right? Like they just lost to Tulane.
Did they
yeah,
really lose?
Yeah, 17-10.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a joke. They actually lost.
You're gonna tell me Oklahoma's only 12.5? There's no way.
Yeah, and I mean Oklahoma's defense really they haven't been ever really known for defense under Lincoln Riley or what's the old freaking Big Game Stoops or whatever he was, but he wasn't really big game because he never won them. Yeah, it just seems like they had maybe they're expecting a letdown from OU because they did go, That's a nationally televised game against Nebraska. Nebraska had to leave it, or I guess people thought Nebraska would leave it all on the field, and it only lasted about the first 2 series.
God,
But
dude, yeah.
I think Oklahoma showed enough where I think they would run all over Kansas State. So that's I've only done, this will be my 3rd 4-pointer of the year, and I've given it to OU with this one and Texas earlier. Indiana, Cincinnati.
Spread's only 12.5 still for Oklahoma. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait a minute. Who are they playing?
Kansas State. That's what we were just saying.
Kansas State. Are you listening?
They're at home, too. They're in Oklahoma.
Again, why are we not betting all of our money on
Right, it seems silly. It does. It seems crazy, but every now and then Vegas gets it right and it comes to stab you.
Well, Vegas is about to owe me a bunch of money after this week.
I want to say I already bet on this game.
Paycheck.
Yeah, I already put $50 on this game, by the way.
Love it.
Love
Yeah.
it.
I'm confident in my pick here. Indiana, Cincinnati under 57. Cincinnati hasn't performed that well. Indiana's QB transferred in the offseason.
Who didn't transfer?
Give me that 2 points. Kansas minus 7.5 versus Duke. Kansas has proved. Yeah, there we go. Bring it up. Kansas has continued to prove me wrong. So I don't know, man. I think their quarterback's good this year. He was horrible last year.
It's the year of the Jayhawk, baby.
It's great. 7.5 might be a lot, but Kansas when the other team is Duke, you just take your chances. And it's a 1-point game. I'm not putting too much stake in it. Michigan State plus 2.5 versus Minnesota. I think that's gonna be Michigan State just got crushed, right, by Oregon, right?
12.5, dude.
Did they?
No, not by Oregon. Who did Michigan State just play?
Hang on.
All right,
continue. We can come back.
I know that Minnesota's best wide receiver is out.
Michigan State just lost to Washington.
Washington. I think
by
Washington
11.
is better than people. I think Washington's a lot better than people think, and I think that Michigan State got crushed after that game. So you're giving them points. I'll take it. I don't believe that Minnesota.
Wait, Washington is minus 12.5 is what I have, right?
No. I'm saying last week Washington crushed Michigan State.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's what caused this line reaction here to Michigan State. I think Washington is really good.
Ian, how many picks did you make in college?
Made quite a few.
Yeah.
I mean, you're calling me out, but all I do is get points, so I might as well just increase it. Utah minus 14. Cam Rising just crushing it. Arizona State, an absolute shit show. This is one of my 2s that I might change to a 4 before the game kicks off, because Arizona State just fired Herm Edwards. They've been garbage. Their quarterback transfer.
Nate, bring it up.
I mean, Utah seems like such a better program right now that I might keep it at it's a 2 to 4. Like if we had a 3, I'd throw it at a 3. But and then Clemson minus 7 at Wake. Wake might be sneaky good, and I think Vegas knows no one ever wants to bet on Wake. But I think Clemson's D line is just sick. So unless Wake Forest is going to go out there and just throw the rock around them, it's safe to say Clemson covers this by a touchdown. Hopefully maybe they win, and maybe they only win by 7. I get a draw here, but I don't have any faith in Wake. So
yeah, Clemson
picks.
For a touchdown for me seems like a lock as well. I need to get a lock sound like a whoosh or something.
Yeah, yeah, like a safe locking up where you spin the thing.
Yeah. Should we go ahead and do your NFL, or do we want to come back?
Yeah, let's come back to NFL. Let's go college.
All right. Ren,
let me do, and then college. Well, I'll just say my super dog real quick. Washington State, Oregon. Just because Oregon gets so much hype. They got sweet uniforms. Everyone loves watching them. And if you're under a touchdown favorite, I think you got a chance of winning. So I'll take Washington State for my super dog.
At home.
Don't have a lot of. I got him plus 6 anyways.
Just let it roll.
Go ahead, Ren.
Ren's only got 5
Well,
picks in.
you asking me? Yeah, I mean, I picked. I was just gonna go easy this week. Also, I've kind of put it off for a little bit.
I was about to say there's no way.
Building excuses.
There's no way you're gonna only have 5 picks in
That's
college.
why I didn't. No, not excuses. Just why I didn't pick a lot. I think Texas destroys Tech.
Agreed.
I mean, love it. So, couldn't get enough. Yeah, Tech's quarterback. I mean, their offense is good, but I mean, NC State is probably, we don't want to admit it. They're better than they're a good team, but I mean, their quarterback looks like garbage. Texas won with, I don't know what's his broken ankle guy, Hudson, whatever.
What's his name? Ian Card?
I think you were Hudson Card. I think, yeah. So I think they could even win with him just playing the whole game. Tech's defense is garbage. They rely on their run game a lot.
No, they rely on their pass game a lot.
Well, you didn't watch the game, so they rely on the run game a lot, and it's what negative. Point was, I think. Okay, you're yelling, and we don't yell on the podcast, so that's fine. Can we mute his mic, please?
No, I don't think I can.
Yeah, no, I think Texas. Yeah, for real. I think Texas can win even with Hudson Card playing the whole game. I think Ewers, they could just be effing around saying he was dressed technically last game.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to put him in.
Maybe he plays a little bit. Maybe they put him in for a couple maybe they put him in for, a series or two. I don't know. I think it's kind of risky to put him in. Really, I mean, you got your whole season on the line. Like, let's let Hudson Card. They might just let Hudson Card play until, if it looks ugly, maybe yank him and put Ewers in.
I think that's why Vegas believes you don't dress him unless you're going to play him, right? So I think he must be able to play.
No, he was dressed last game.
Right, but they didn't play him. So why dress him 2 games in a row? I think that was an emergency situation because we didn't have Murphy. And they didn't want to have to go to a walk-on. So I think he was emergency QB right now.
Oh, are you saying what I said was right?
Yeah, I'm saying that I think Vegas knows he'll probably start this game.
Question. Do we even have one person listening to us?
Let me check real quick. Probably not.
Not counting all the Angels? Emergency QB right now.
What?
I just turned it on. It says there's one watching. I think that one is me.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Shout out to Nick if you're listening, and I know that you are.
Keep it real, Nick.
To all the millions.
Millions. Yeah, Tech. I think they only dress yours just in case. I don't even know what that was. I think Ewers is just there in case Card starts shitting his pants. My phone just locked. Who do I got? Arkansas. This was a hard one, so I only gave it 2. Just like the Tech of Texas only gave it 2. I think Arkansas beats the Aggies. I mean, Aggies got to figure out. I mean, they've really got to figure out this QB situation. Looks really bad. Arkansas, they got their game plan. They do. I mean, they just do what they do and destroy teams with their run game.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, they already have their. I'm just saying, one team. I mean, they got everything together. They're ready. But I mean, they are playing at the Aggies, so you got that going for you. But
it's a neutral site.
Is it? But okay, so Vegas just believes.
It's in Texas, though. It's at Dallas.
That's not a neutral site.
Technically, it's a neutral site.
Yeah, it's about as neutral as it gets.
I mean,
I mean, is it halfway between Arkansas and A&M?
No. I mean, it's definitely a benefit to the Aggies, but they call it a neutral site.
Yeah, so I think they were giving Arkansas 5 points. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. So Oregon,
you know what I'm talking about.
Oregon minus 6.5. I think they are better than whoever Washington State is.
Washington.
I know. Well, I got Washington State. I don't know who y'all have them playing, but I got that at 1 point. Wisconsin, I took the points against Ohio State.
I don't know about that one.
I know. I did it. I only gave it a 1. Really no logic there. Just kind of usually you do this and you tend to lose some points, so why don't you switch it around?
Just being a straight point hoarder. Nick, go ahead and dial up a thing that we can get when we call someone a point hoarder.
What's the point hoarder?
I just made it up right now.
Oh, man.
I just made it up, a point hoarder.
Are you telling me that a point hoarder is a guy that picks 1s and 2s?
No, a guy that someone picked. You're hoarding those points, so it's 19.5. You're taking Wisconsin.
You're gonna have to explain that later. I'm not really sure what you're calling for. You.
Jesus Christ, Ryan! You get 19.5 points with Wisconsin. You're hoarding those points.
He's just saying you're taking the points.
You're
take the points.
Yeah, you're taking the points. Point hoarding.
You're taking the points just because you like the points, like essentially.
Yeah. Well, really, my logic was, hey, usually you pick Ohio State here. That's when they tend to mess up, and you lose, and then you get mad. So just take Wisconsin. When y'all were talking about OU, Jesus Christ, after we're done, gonna throw probably more than 50 on this game. I don't see how A-State even stays close to Oklahoma. I think they get blown. I think by the halftime, we're gonna be calling each other, trying to meet up at Applebee's.
I agree with
that. Yeah, that'll be my college.
Should we explain to the fans?
Wait! Before you explain Applebee's, that is my only 4. Besides the Texans beating Chicago straight up.
What's that spread?
So you're doing
Applebee's is essentially when we throw $1 down on like a 10 or 12 team parlay.
It's 2.5. It's 2.5. Wait, what?
I was just explaining Applebee's real quick.
Maybe I should put.
Yeah, so Applebee's is basically throughout our friendship, Ryan started creating bets to where he promised to take us all to Applebee's if he hit these major parlays, to where we all then started saying if we all hit big parlays, it was an Applebee's bet. So far, we're 0 for whatever. One time in history, though, Ryan was up and the story has fluctuated from 1,000 to 2,000 to 10,000, but Texas State did screw Ryan one year on an Applebee's bet, which went down in infamy because I believe they missed a field goal and blew his whole entire bet.
No, they let the team score at the last play of the game. The last play of the game, the team threw a touchdown on Tech.
No, it was Texas State.
I lost. Yeah, Texas State lost $15,000.
So now it's up to $15,000. He told me earlier.
The point was, it started with let's just put $3-4 on like 14 teams, and the 14th team was Texas State.
Yeah, and
I will never pick them again.
It could have been the 12th out of 14th team. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
All we know is that Ren lost a $25,000 bet.
Yeah, so eventually people will remember the $1 million bet that Ren lost. But Applebee's just means it's going to be a humongous bet. It's going to be either a big bet or a crazy parlay. And if you win, you're obligated to take your friends to Applebee's, the nearest Applebee's location, because shout out Applebee's. They got good appetizers and they got good drink deals.
Yeah, and I think I said if any of us are ever like one game away from hitting a huge parlay, we need to get on stream and like stream it live.
Oh man.
Because for sure. That's gonna be interesting. I do have, if we wanted to talk about it at the end, I could bring up we can all bring up our bets that we've actually placed, and talk about those. If there's any crazy parlays or just
Ian wants to bring up receipts.
I haven't got on his what?
All right, let's hear Nick Noble Bowles' college football picks.
NB.
Yeah, I got let's see,
Almanac.
Yeah, no shit. How do I see how many I have?
We're gonna be here a while.
I think I have 22 picks if I'm reading this right. For college.
Wait, just for college?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'll go real quick. I got Syracuse plus 10 at home versus Virginia. I think Syracuse is kind of like Kansas. They're kind of flying under the radar this year. I think Virginia's been struggling, so I'll take the 10 points. I feel like that's a lot. Plus they're at home. And these are in order.
To compare somebody to the mighty Jayhawks is bold.
Yes, it is definitely. Maryland. I took Maryland plus 16.5 at Michigan. For some reason, I just feel like that's like I don't know why, but that line's just like begging you to take Michigan. It
seems weird, right?
Yeah.
I got Maryland in a parlay. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I have essentially all these teams I picked. I put $1 on to like the limit. I think it was like 10 or 12. Let's see. Baylor, I took to win straight up at Iowa State, so I'll get 1.5 for that if it hits.
Bears.
Yeah, I think Baylor. I think Baylor's still pretty good, but
you got to roar like.
1 second, Baylor. Hold on, Baylor's an underdog at Iowa State.
Yeah, Iowa State I think is ranked. God damn it, Ray.
Oh, I might steal that pick from you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Baylor is 2.5 points.
I might have walked over. I'm not sure why Iowa State would be favored.
They're 3-0, I guess. They beat Ohio, Iowa, and SEMO. Southeast
but
Missouri.
Baylor lost to BYU, and is this a small spread? What's the? Do you know the spread?
2.5.
Oh yeah. I might not steal your straight up pick out of respect, but I might just take Baylor to cover the spread.
That's fine. I mean, when you see money, you see money, right? All right, then I took Georgia minus 44 against Kent State. I just feel like Georgia is one of those teams like they're just gonna pour it on if they can, and they're at home, so I think they'll probably do it. Kansas minus 7.5 at home against Duke. Again, I think Kansas is probably like a Cinderella team this year. I took Colorado. I took Colorado with the 21.5 points. I think I ended up picking them because they're at home too. So I thought
point hoarder, insert point hoarder sound here.
I'll have to get something for that. Let's see. UNC and Notre Dame was a pick'em. I took UNC for 1 point over Notre Dame. They're again UNC's at home, so I took the coin flip. Minnesota.
Return to the MAC.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I took Minnesota minus 2.5 at Michigan State. Yeah, I think Michigan State's just having a down year. I just feel like Minnesota's gonna take it. Essentially, I don't have a good feeling on it. I only put 1, but I just liked the line when I saw it. Tennessee, I took Tennessee minus 11. Again, they're at home. I think maybe Florida comes back down to earth. Tennessee's actually pretty good this year too, right?
Yeah,
they are.
I was watching
they're
Florida.
11.
They
Yeah,
weren't great. They're not special.
Now, Florida's quarterback is a running quarterback, so everything has to be going well, which
yeah, and like
seems strange. I mean,
Tennessee beat number 17 Pitt 2 weeks ago, and Florida lost to number 20 UK. So I mean, I just think Tennessee's the better team.
Well,
They're at home.
Kansas turned out to be pretty. Not Kansas.
Kentucky's
turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, so far Tennessee's kind of risen to the occasion, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think they're at home. I expect them to win. I expect them to make 1 or 2 plays more. I took App State minus 7.5 against James Madison.
Nice.
Texas minus 6. What do you got, Ren?
What? Oh, I said I got absolutely nothing to say about that game.
Oh, okay. I got Texas.
I don't know
6.
about the App State. I just don't. After watching them, y'all think they're gonna come back to being them? I just thought it looked so bad that maybe they're just bad.
Coming back at home. We're
still finding out what.
Yeah, I just think coming back at home.
Say what?
Against James Madison, I just think they'll win. I think they'll get the win by more than.
And it's James Madison to get back on track against.
Madison. James Madison has a great offense, but App State, they had 2 weeks of people sucking their nuts, and they had College game day. They're not used to that, so of course they're gonna have a letdown game, which they did still win.
They're used to. They had that Michigan. in
2007.
Yeah, that wasn't the current players. Yeah, I guess you're right. That was the last time they were really relevant.
They have that really good offense. Like they kind of just grind you down. Like they try to play like that long-term run game, veer option kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Like Nick Bowles in the post. Nick Bowles in the post.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Nick Bowles in the rugby game. Nick Bowles in a little Nick Bowles in a skirmish in rugby.
Wait, Nick, I want to hear your Texas Tech logic, just because I like hearing it.
Texas Tech. Well, first of all, I think Texas is like I think they're probably like better than what most people think they are in terms of like across the board. Texas always has talent. I think people sort of forget about that.
Agreed.
Let's see. It was something about Tech. Let's see.
Because they're on their backup QB.
Yeah, Tech lost to NC State.
Wait.
What?
Was that the backup QB in NC State?
No, Ryan. Tech's backup QB is in Show, SHOUGH, whatever. That's their starter. He's not playing. So that guy used to as their backup.
That's why he looked so bad. He did not look like he was ready.
Yeah, and they lost to NC State. They lost to NC State by almost 2 touchdowns. I don't know. I just feel like Texas can win by a touchdown.
I think they have more, honestly.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, boys.
And I think Sarkisian is a good coach, right? So I mean, he played Alabama really close. Like I think Texas will be just fine. Agreed, absolutely. I took Miami
McConaughey. You're hating it.
Yeah, Miami minus 25.5 at home. Middle Tennessee State.
Ooh.
Middle Tennessee's horrible. I think Miami wants like revenge after losing, so I think they can win by 4 touchdowns.
Hey Nick, how do you feel about taking these teams that like Miami against a team where they should absolutely crush them at home, where the team doesn't have to worry? Is that why you gave it a 1 point? Is it because Miami could just easily overlook this and not cover it?
I mean, like, so for me, when I make bets, like
28's just a big number.
25.5. I said they could probably win by like I don't know, like if you're following week to week, like usually when I skim the games the first time, like if games stand out to me are usually the ones I feel the most confident about. It's like if I have to go back and look a second or third time, then probably it's because the line didn't like stand out to me. So yeah, I guess it's that. Like I don't have total confidence in Miami either, but I would think that a team like Middle Tennessee State, I would think they're one touchdown a quarter better than Middle Tennessee.
Right. Yeah, I would say I agree. Yeah, I was asking for that reason. I agree with you that Miami should do this, right? But the reason it's a one-pointer is because those teams that aren't up there with like Bama, Georgia, Clemson, and all them, they can not beat these teams by 25.5, and it's like they can beat them by 21 and no one even looks twice, right? But it's a lot of points to give up kind of thing.
And also, like, with a lot of these things, like, you sort of, like, have to compare, right? And so I guess, like, you look at a team at, like, Miami and Oklahoma, like, Miami's playing Middle Tennessee State, and they're giving up 25.5. Oklahoma's playing Kansas State, and they're giving up 12.5, like, half the points. And Oklahoma's a better team. And it's, like, the difference between Kansas State and Middle Tennessee State, I don't think is that different, right? So I don't know. I guess
I do think that Kansas State would be Kansas State's got to be at least 7 to 10 point favorite over Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, and I would think
right?
Oklahoma
so it
was
makes
crazy.
It seem like the OU bet is like your OU to 4 here, so it makes it seem like that's the way to go.
Yeah, like OU probably be 6 points over Miami, a touchdown.
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably. What were the so the Aggies were 2.5, 3.5 favorites, 5.5.
Like 5.5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So OU's a little more dialed in. They had a new QB, but I guess we can say that now. We have a hindsight bias, but no, yeah, I would think that. Yeah, this seems like a good bet. I just always worry with teams like Miami who have been. They should easily they can easily crush Middle Tennessee by 40.
Hot and cold.
It's just I don't trust them sometimes to do it. So I was saying I agree with your 1 point selection here on they should do it, so we'll give them 1 point because you can't trust them to do it.
Yeah. And also like the motivation factor, like I don't think Miami wants to get embarrassed at home after losing to A&M. Like I think they probably want to crush. Like if they can pour it on, they'll pour it on. True. In a way.
That's a good point.
Then I got Oregon -6.5 at Washington State. Didn't you go the other way with this?
I did. Strictly hoping that Oregon has maybe been overrated, but no, I did not. I'm not super confident. I believe it was a 1-pointer.
Yeah, I got a 1-pointer too. Let's see. Yeah, because dude, Oregon crushed BYU, dude. Absolutely crushed them. I think that Oregon's getting held down because they got crushed by Georgia, which I don't think opening games sometimes they kind of start to wear off on you if you win a few. So I don't know. Washington State they barely beat Wisconsin, which is a nice win, but then they only beat Colorado State. They crushed them, but they're not that good. Who's IDHO again? Yeah, Idaho Vandals. They only won by a touchdown, so I don't know. I feel like I guess this is sort of a make or break game for Oregon too. I'm hoping they play like it.
Well,
so we'll see.
So Washington State beat Wisconsin, right? Idaho.
Washington State, yeah, at Wisconsin too. They won by a field goal. 17-14.
Yeah, but Wisconsin, it's looking like it's kind of garbage.
Wisconsin is still ranked, aren't they?
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Who?
Wisconsin or no? I guess
Who's
not.
ranked?
Wisconsin?
No way. I don't think so.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Yeah, Wisconsin beat New Mexico State last week pretty bad. And then the first week, it looks like Illinois State, they whooped up on them, but they lost to Washington State. Let's see. Houston, I took Houston -14.5 versus Rice. I think it's a revenge game. They can't lose to Rice at all. You know what I mean? They just can't.
Yeah, and I mean, technically Rice views that as a rivalry game, but I mean, I went to UH. They view it as a fun game. Like, yeah, it's fun because Rice is right next door, but
Yeah.
in no way is it a rivalry.
No, absolutely not. There's just no way. Let's see. Houston lost to Tech and to Kansas. Like, I guess the Tech loss
right now, those are looking like two good losses. So
yeah, the Tech loss like still doesn't look good. Double overtime though.
Looks bad.
Yeah, they beat UTSA. Took 3 overtimes. Jesus, they played a lot of football already. And then losing by 18. That's almost 3 touchdowns to Kansas. Who knows? That might not be as bad of a loss as you think. But Rice got crushed
by the way,
66-14 by USC. I would think that U of H is a little closer to USC. They got crushed 66-14 by USC. Rice did.
Wow.
So I think Houston can put it on them too.
Yeah, Houston. I think they might be. Maybe Vegas assumes Houston's really down on themselves, which, yeah, they've lost some close games. So
yeah,
maybe
like, I don't know. It just feels like
even
if
been,
Rice
like, losing.
Good.
Rice what?
I was
gonna say they've probably lost like 2 to 3 games a year. So that's probably why Vegas is probably thinking they're going to be a little down on themselves.
Yeah, and that like even on Rice's best year and Houston's like a down year, they got to be at least 2 touchdowns better. You know, just historically, I have total confidence Houston's going to spank them.
Yeah, Rice looks like such garbage when you go watch them play. My stepdad used to like go watching Rice games because they're so cheap. They look like a high school team.
Yeah. Louisiana Tech plus 12.5 against South Alabama. I don't know. Alabama
Really got it. You're getting it deep in these picks.
South Alabama lost to UCLA by like 1 or 2. So I think Louisiana Tech, give me 12.5 points. It's a short trip. I think they can do it. Ohio State minus 18 versus Wisconsin. Go ahead.
I was going to say Louisiana Tech's usually pretty good too.
Yeah, they're usually pretty underrated. I just think the points, it's too many, so I'll take them. I'm hoarding those points. Ohio State minus 18 versus Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin sucks. They're overrated. So I'll take Wisconsin.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I said the horde, like you're fighting the horde.
Yeah. Let's see. Hawaii. I just said how bad Hawaii is, but New Mexico State's really bad too. And I'm getting 4.5 points with Hawaii.
You were
so for 1 point, give me Hawaii.
No,
4.5.
You're really going deep when you're getting into these games.
I know.
No, I recently looked up a list of the top 10 worst, and these two are right next to each other for like 8th and 9th or something.
Yeah.
For the worst teams in college football. They're right next to each other.
I once heard Scott Van Pelt. He's like, if you come to a game and you're like, you truly just can't decide, take the points, you know? So I just feel like 4.5 points. Give me the points.
That's true. And New Mexico State's the Aggies for what that's worth.
Okay. All right. Easy. Okay.
Shots fired.
Yeah. BYU minus 22 versus Wyoming. I almost didn't pick this game. But again, it's like if we really think some of these teams are as good as they are, which I think BYU's pretty good, right? Top 25 at least, or somewhere around there.
Right.
3 touchdowns versus Wyoming. I just feel like that's more than doable.
Ooh, Nick, I got in my notes here. BYU favored by 22.5 against Wyoming, but spread is too big. Take Wyoming. That's that might be one of my late ads to go against you.
Let's see. Those are all my 1s, and then my 2s. I have Clemson minus 7 versus Wake Forest. I might change that to a 4 before game day. And then I took. Ooh. Dude, Clemson has to be a touchdown better than Wake. There's just no way.
Can you please play a Sam Cassell Jumbo Nut GIF when you say you're going to change it from a 2 to a 4?
Yeah, I can get that going. I can just have that in the corner the whole time next time.
Just get it on replay when you're naming your picks.
Yeah. And then I took Washington minus 12.5 at Stanford. Again, I think Washington's a lot better than people think. 2 touchdowns. Stanford's horrible. I think they can do it. That's another 2. And then these are my 4s. I have Utah minus 14 at Arizona State. I think Ian had that one too. I'm not sure if you had a 4 though.
Yep.
And then
no.
Let me
I
see.
had it as a 2.
Okay. And I took USC minus 6.5 at Oregon State, and then Oklahoma minus 12.5 versus Kansas State at home. I might have to do a nice little parlay on those 3.
Yeah, dude. I think we could not agree more on those because I got a 4 for that Oklahoma game, and I have a 2 for that USC game. And I think y'all can tell I give out 4s a lot less than you guys. So my 2s are like kind of more like my 3 kind of things. So we agree hardcore on your bottom 3.
Yeah, for sure. I think
so
we
we
should
might
do another big parlay with those.
Dude, I think we should literally recommend doing a parlay with those 3. What do you think, Ryan?
What? Is it Oklahoma in it?
It's Oklahoma minus 12.5, USC minus 6.5 at Oregon State, and then Utah minus 14 at Arizona State.
See, I think the only one that worries me is the Oregon.
No, Oregon State though.
Out of those 3, the only one that I would even worry about is the Oregon.
Oregon
Yeah,
State.
Like Oregon messing us up.
It's Oregon State though, but it's USC.
Well, still.
USC minus 6.5 at Oregon State. That is the one that I believe I have the least. If I look at mine,
confidence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think
I agree.
We could throw some. We could throw some dough on it. We could Venmo it to somebody.
Yeah,
Utah. I agree that actually is. I have the other 2. I have the other 2 at 4. I do have USC, Oregon State at a 2. But
what's all? I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's put some nuts in it. Let's like each send like $40.
Well, if we want to do it, we can do it today. Yeah.
So Utah right now is minus
$120. Nick, what is it? What is it if we all put $40 in? Like
so I think if we're gonna do this, I think we should pick 2 teams. That's my opinion. If we want to go
let's just take out Oregon State.
Actually, I think if we were gonna do this, we should pick just 1 team. Would be my actual opinion.
Well, now it just seems boring as fuck.
But all we have to do is hit 1 instead of 2 or 3.
I think we got to do a parlay. I mean, because you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna win that first one. We're gonna go to Applebee's. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna be watching the other team win, and we're gonna be like, "Damn it, that's the money we could have won."
Nah, because we still would have won. So
I kind of agree.
I at least want to do 2.
What about 2? Yeah, I was gonna say let's do a 2-teamer.
All right,
let's do that.
All right, let's just take Oregon State out. I mean, who do y'all want to take out?
Oklahoma minus 12.5 is the definite lock. I think
that's the one that we.
I think
that's the one we
Oklahoma's
agree. So y'all want me? I mean, I can look right now. Nick, you look on yours. I only have Sportsbook. If you want to look at it's better off.
I have my bookie and Bovada.
My bookie comes out too. All right, do Bovada or my bookie? What is this? A parlay?
All right, so look at the odds because they're going to give different odds.
My bookie might not even give you the game sometimes because they're assholes.
All right, so what are you guys getting for?
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Let's see them.
What's the 3 teams?
It's 2 teams. We're doing 2.
All right.
Utah.
What do y'all agree on? Who?
The best number.
We're knocking out USC, so we're going to do Utah and Oklahoma.
Utah, the best number I have is 15.
Should we buy it down? We can buy it down to 14 since
USC,
that's what we want.
What if y'all gave me like the money? Put Texas in there and they lost.
USC, I have 5.5.
Ooh, Nick, you're better. No, I think we're gonna do Utah and Oklahoma. Oh, you got USC though at 5.5.
Yeah, USC's 5.5 on my bookie. Utah's minus 15.
I got
Oklahoma's 12.5.
On Sportsbook, USC is.
Oh man, I feel like they're all good plays though. Ren, your vote is for Utah minus 14.
I got USC at minus 5.5. What do you have them at, Nick?
5.5 too.
Nick has them 5.5 as well.
And the Utah Utes, I got negative 15.
That's what I got too.
Oh, I got USC though at 5 on my, and I got Utah at 15.5. So it looks like we have 3 games, but between the 2 of them, they're all split by like a half point. So if y'all wanted to do Utah and Oklahoma,
USC we're getting the better line now, right?
But you want to pick the book. You want to pick the book where you don't have to buy them. And
we could take Oklahoma as a lock and then split the rest and then bet 2 bets. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Throw like half the money on Oklahoma and then the other half on parlays or something.
Because you don't know if the game is. Oh, you're saying we should.
No, yeah, I mean, like we can bet OU is in both of them. 1 bet with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're saying
you're doing like a round robin with Oklahoma.
I want to do let's just go in. Let's just do it.
Yeah, then, that's what I'm saying.
Let the fans watch it.
Shit, man. Dude, see my bookie. You know how they do that. My bookie takes out locks. They took out the Oklahoma game.
No, dude. I got Oklahoma right here. Minus 12.5 on Sportsbook.
Okay. Sportsbook, my bookie? No.
Just keep looking. Go to the bottom.
My bookie, I got 12.5, friend.
You know that my... no, for real? Maybe.
They don't got him. They don't got him.
All right. Ian.
Oh, shit.
Nick, can you snip that?
Can I snip that? Why?
Yeah, cut that, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Clip that when I said it and then cut it. That's funny. Where is what do y'all got on Utah?
I can't find USC.
Utah and USC are gonna be all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, they're a freaking Pac-12 fucking bullshit game. I got them at minus 15.
Oh yeah.
Is that even football? Like, is it even football at that point?
Damn, Nick. What do you got? What do you got Utah at on yours, Nick?
Utah, I have 15. Minus 15.
15. And what do you got?
Oh, see, I got the USC Trojans 5.5. I think I saw the Utah Utes. I got the Utes at 15.
Oklahoma's at 12.5.
Talking about. Where the fuck are they? Oh, found it. 12.5. So if you like those 3, if we put 120 on them and they won, we'd win $720.
So y'all have better odds than me for the Utah game. So if Nick or if one of y'all wants to do that 2-teamer,
wait. This
then
is
I will
easy.
send y'all money.
You just make a 3-teamer on.
Do the 3-teamer, guys.
You just make a 3-teamer on each site, and you see who has the highest payout. Yeah.
Well, my bookie, $120 to $720.
It's plus 600 though, right? That's what it is on my bookie for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what Bovada is. I can't get
Let me see what Bovada gives me. Hang on.
So we're doing a 120?
Yeah. I mean, I just said, it's all if we're going to do it, let's, put some nuts in it. Because we win like...
I got different
clip that. Put some
though.
nuts in it.
All right, but right now I want to see what's your if you did it, what would it be on Sportsbook?
Am I buying the lines down to?
No, just keep it at what it is. Just tell us just so we know who's getting the best value or whatever.
You could just count up the total
that's
points
the point.
too.
Like, so Oklahoma is minus 12.5. I think that's what we all have.
Yeah.
USC minus 5. That's
you got them better than sports.
Yeah, but I also have worse on
the Utes.
Utah. Whenever I find those guys,
Well,
Utah is minus 15.5. What do y'all got them at?
15. So you basically switch the half with the Trojans and the Utes.
Well, I'll buy that. I'm gonna buy that half down to 15.
No, just keep it at what it is because I think it'll give you the exact same payout.
So what was yours?
Because you got 3 negative 110s, right?
So I got 120 to win 720.
Yeah, that's what I got. Because you only have that 0.5 just switched, so it didn't really
but
change.
I think that 0.5 though, you don't want that 0.5.
I do think now that I look at it, out of the 3 games, if that's the scariest game, guys, we might be really eating some Applebee's for once. Because Arizona State got whooped by fucking, I don't know who it was, but goddamn, it was embarrassing. First team ever to lose to a...
You're right, Ryan, and you're talking me into it. But
I'm getting plus 600 on
Bovada.
No,
who did Arizona State? Who, Nick?
I'm getting plus 600 on Bovada as well.
You got 3 negative 110s?
34.5 total points between the 3 teams. 20.5.
Oh, Nick, I only have 33.5.
32.5 on my bookie. I think that's the winner.
I have minus.
So what's the...
No, wait,
what happens if you bet the team straight up $120, what would you get?
So my bookie, I'm getting
for the win.
I'm getting 720. I'm getting plus 600 odds.
I did.
What, Rin?
Yeah, in Bovada.
Yeah, no. In my bookie, I'm getting the best return for the least amount of points given up. Total.
Yeah, I got so.
Yeah, Nick, what did you say the point differential was on that?
I was getting my bookie, I'm getting plus 600, and I'm giving up a total of 33 points.
Yeah, so I'm getting the same on Sportsbook for minus 20.5, minus what'd you say, 33?
Yeah.
The same.
Is Sportsbook my bookie? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, they're just changing. They're changing every one. So y'all are getting a less point on USC. I would rather take that. I would rather have USC higher and Utah lower, which I think is what y'all are getting.
Yeah,
I seem to have more faith in USC.
We can buy a half point off each of these just to be safe.
No, I would say I have more faith in USC too, with a lower point spread. If I could shift those points over to Utah, I would, I guess.
Yeah, so, I would take that hook off USC. And I don't like 0.5s at all. Like, I would just take both hooks off and just leave them all at 12, 5, and 15.
Yeah, I'm saying that y'all are starting better on Utah as far as y'all's do. Because on Sportsbook,
you have Utah 14.5, right?
I have 15.5 on Utah on Sportsbook.
Okay. So I have them at 15. You're saying you'd rather have... Isn't that what we want? Lower on Utah?
Yeah, I'd rather have them there because I trust USC more.
Right. I have USC minus 5.5, though. You have a minus 5?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah,
But his 5 goes to the Utes. His 0.5, I'm sorry.
I get it, yeah. Which is what we want. So we want
to do
we want to do my bookie?
So we just...
Yeah, let's do that.
Wait, no. Sportsbook is what Ian has.
I know,
yeah,
but we
Ian
don't want
has
that one because
Ian has 15.5
on
Utah. We'd rather have 15 on Utah.
Right.
I'm just letting y'all know I can't buy the points. I can't buy the things off.
No, but
On
Nick,
a parlay,
Nick, you have
I'm
my
not sure
bookie,
you can.
right?
Huh? Yeah, I have Sportsbook.
You have my
or
bookie,
my
Nick?
bookie, yeah. I have 15.
I don't. My bookie is. I don't. My bookie account currently is closed, or I didn't want to call their customer service. So if you want to place the bet, we'll shoot you. Ryan, you want to shoot them $40?
Yep.
All right.
And then
So 120
place this
on.
bet.
So 120 on Oklahoma minus 12.5, Utah minus 15,
Love it.
USC minus 5.5.
Getting better.
120 for 720
Amen.
win.
Unless y'all want to be safe and buy those half points off, but I'm willing to do this right now.
Yeah, I mean, either
just
way,
tell
it's
me
fine
when.
with
I'll
me.
hit place
I said
bet.
the same thing about.
Yeah, we'll just let it roll. I say we do it.
Place the bet. Do it. Let your nuts hang.
Done. Let me take
Oh
a snapshot of it and put it on stream.
We're so rich. We're gonna be fucking. We're gonna buy so much. We're gonna have a fucking fat yacht.
Let me retire right now.
By the end of the year, Ian, write this bet down. Let's see how we do.
Probably what
Here we
bet?
go.
This current one?
It's on stream.
Oh, love it. Hey, either put it in the spreadsheet, this bet, or Ian write it down somewhere. Let's see how we do at the end of the year. See if we're up or down.
We're not gonna forget it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna bet every. I say we do it every week. I mean, unless we're really getting our ass whooped, and then we probably
Yeah, exactly.
stop,
Careful
but-
what you wish for.
You know what? All right, we'll come back to this after these 3 games.
Yeah,
Guys,
We'll revisit.
Guys, I gotta tell y'all one thing that my dank ass wife is cooking today.
Oh
Wait till
my
y'all hear
God.
it. Wait till y'all hear it. It's called the KFC casserole, and
Ooh.
it's homemade
Macaroni.
KFC chicken tenders, right? So you make your own chicken tenders, and then you get the KFC sides from KFC. So you get the mashed potatoes, the corn,
Yeah.
and the macaroni.
Ooh.
So what you do is you put the mashed potatoes down in like a big pan, and then you dump on the macaroni and the corn and some gravy, and then you cut up the chicken tenders you made on top, and then you bake it, and with a little cheese on top. And then you're eating that is your casserole. How good does that sound?
Sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Delicious.
All right, let's go through our football picks.
Yeah,
real
dude.
quick.
Because
Let's go through our what?
Our football picks.
Go ahead, Nick.
You want me to run through mine real quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead, go
shit.
through
We
it.
haven't done NFL yet?
No, I got Pittsburgh tonight +5 at Cleveland. I'm gonna roll with Pittsburgh one more time. I think they're better. I think they're 1-1, but I think they're more on the 1-win side than the 1-loss side. So we'll see.
They lose to.
They lost to New England.
Everybody.
Bitch.
Oh, okay. For you listeners, you understand. You get the joke.
Tom Brady reference by Nick.
Yeah, the one and only. I took Baltimore minus.
He's the goat. The goat was for Belichick. Ian, we're not even talking about Brady.
We're not gonna have this discussion right now. This blasphemy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna disrespect.
I think we should go ahead and ban this discussion forever from this. We'll just not have it.
That's what I would say if I was you.
Yeah.
If we wanted to have it, well, we're not going to. I'm not doing this.
No,
Makes me want to go play.
I'm
2K,
gonna
though.
disrespect New England again because I'm gonna take Baltimore -3 at New England for a point as well.
You know, Billy Belichick is over there. Oh God,
Nick, you can go ahead and Nick, you go ahead.
Wait, he knows all the disrespect is on him. God
Yeah,
damn it,
Nick,
Fuck it.
ring that up, and also Nick, you can change that.
Damn
you can
it.
change that to 2.5. Ryan,
Fuck. I can't. I'm not talking. I'm not trying to talk.
you can change that to 2.5, Nick, because I got it at 2.5. But if you want to roll at 3, we can do that. Or you want to roll at 2.5?
We'll leave it at 3 for now. Well, usually before game day, we probably all come back and look these over again.
All right. Well, then I'll move mine. I'll move mine up to 3 to be fair.
All right. Maybe
but
we
I
should.
agree with you on that.
Maybe we should. I don't know. I've just said if wherever you can find the line, like for even money or -110 or whatever, then that's fine. It's valid. I mean, like, what are we gonna do? Go and check every line? Cincy, I took Cincinnati -4.5 at the Jets. I'm kind of not feeling as good about that as I once was, but a couple field goals. I think Cincinnati's due for a win, right? So I'm kind of just hoping that they're gonna get one here. Buffalo -5.5 at Miami. I think Miami's one of those teams, like, they have a good week, they have a bad week kind of team right now. So I think Miami coming off that crazy win. I think Buffalo probably comes in and wins by a touchdown.
That's another.
I think Buffalo comes in regardless and beats the crap out of anybody.
Yeah,
looks like we all three agree on that one, Nick.
Yep.
Bring the register.
Bring it. Yeah,
it's wrong.
Actually, I just took the over on that. I'm gonna just take the over, and I'm gonna take the Bills. Bills and over.
What was the over?
I don't know. I just put over. It's probably like 55 or something.
52.5.
50.
That's not a bad.
Yeah,
that's not a bad line, actually.
Hey, is our other guy just over there talking to his wife midstream?
Ian,
what are you doing?
Ian,
no, this is not good.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Wait, what y'all say?
Everyone's booing because you just walked off.
You walked off. We can hear your whole conversation.
Oh, y'all can hear that?
Yeah, gotta at least mute your mic, bro. -22 points.
Yeah, that was that.
All right, they told me to turn up my sensitivity, and that fudged it.
No excuse for not muting your
embarrassing.
mic. Come on, Ian. Ian doesn't get to an office much,
that was a noob move.
You're right. Nick, play the shame bell. Play the shame bell.
Oh, for real. Shame.
That's all I have. I took Detroit, Minnesota over 52.5. Let me change that to a half. Detroit's just been putting up monster points in every game they're in, and so Minnesota's been pretty productive too. Seems like a pretty easy one. New Orleans -3 at the Carolina Panthers. I think New Orleans better. After that game against Tampa Bay, I think they're out for blood. I think Jameis might be hurt though, so we'll see what happens. You know they got Taysom Hill playing tight end now.
I thought he was hurt.
Taysom is now.
But I mean, if Jameis is out, Taysom's definitely gonna play QB.
No, but he's saying he's playing tight end, which I always thought they always kind of lined him up at, like, when they had a healthy QB, they would line up in those fullback, tight end kind of crazy things.
Receiver guy.
But kind of like pistol position.
He's a monster, dude. Taysom Hill, you don't want to, like, when he. I mean, he doesn't look like it, but I mean, he is a jacked big mother. I mean, Mormon came out and just.
Taysom,
dude, when he was quarterback last year, dude, he is a monster.
He played.
Is he kind of like a deity?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was looking for that for the deity. Like, my God.
Jameis and Taysom are questionable.
The deity.
The deity known as Taysom Hill.
Well, then they are definitely. It's in the book, and we'll describe that later. It's a later date.
KC -6.5 at Indiana. Indiana's looking really shaky. KC's looked good. I might change this one to a 2. I'm going to do that right now. And then I know y'all probably will disagree. I took Chicago -2.5 at home against Houston, mainly because they're at home. So I just feel like
I actually don't disagree with that. But it's the Texans, bro. It's the Texans. We totally agree.
I also feel like Chicago's due for like an offensive game. Just if that makes sense, law of averages kind of thing.
Nick, we know what the Texans are, and like if we're invited to a dinner party, we're not cooking dinner, bro.
I gotcha.
Like
what? I don't even understand that reference.
Meaning they're not expected. They're not expected to do anything, Ryan.
Oh, cool. What's the Bills?
And then I got Chargers, Jacksonville over 48.
The over, huh, Nick?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Jacksonville, I think, is underrated in terms of their offense. So, I think
I don't think that.
No.
I think I agree with you, Nick.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe just in terms of like a betting line, 48 seems low for those two teams.
It is very low.
Then I took Green Bay straight up against Tampa Bay for 1, so I'll get 1.5 if they win.
Nice.
And then I took Denver plus 1.5 at home against San Francisco. Kind of like with Denver and Chicago. I just feel like Denver's due for a good game. Like Russell Wilson's got to figure it out at some point, so I think he's probably due for
What
one.
do you
at home?
So, do you think you want to roll the dice and just do Denver straight up if the line's so low, or do you actually think it's going to be super close?
Well, I can't do. It's not 2, so I can't pick them straight up.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah, although it's I probably could find it somewhere if I wanted, but I'll check it before the game day. I might do it. I will do it straight up if it's 2 points.
Respect.
And then I took Dallas to win straight up at New York. I just think Dallas's defense is going to shut New York down. So I think Dallas could probably score 17 points again and win.
I took New York. That was a hard game to pick.
That's solid though. For a straight up, that's a solid pick that I can't believe I didn't capitalize on that one.
Yeah.
Because you can easily, no one's shocked if the Giants suck absolute, fill in the blank. Like,
I think they've been playing above their weight level.
Right.
And then my last one was Washington Philly over 47.
-14 last week.
I might have to do Washington and
Ian was talking over.
Washington Philly over 47. I'm going to change that to 4 right now. I picked up Carson Wentz on my fantasy team because Washington's been killing it offensively.
Going big Philly style?
No, Washington. He's on Washington.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
You want to go, Ren?
So Ryan.
Yeah, I'll go real quick. Just first I want to say I did double down on a bet and make one just for myself. Kind of selfish. But I did it anyway. So if we lose, I lose double, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, you did another bet on the 3-teamer?
Did? Yes, I did.
What? So wait, what bet did you What did you make?
I put. Oh my God, I gotta go look at it. Are you kidding me?
I also bet on Oklahoma.
All right,
I bet on Oklahoma
I'll tell the viewers right now. I put 75. I'm sorry, 50. I'm actually making it right now. I'm taking this off.
It means if he says 50, it means 75.
I also bet on Oklahoma, almost 50. I think it was like 48 and change. So if Oklahoma just
50, it's 50 to 300. But yeah, what you say, Nick?
Yeah,
that Oklahoma. You're right.
If Oklahoma for me just hits, I'll cover my part.
Like, what at the end of the year we're like, holy shit, we should have bet on them every fucking time. Like, that's disrespect straight out the gate to Vegas to do that twice to them.
OU does seem like the biggest lock again.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no, my NFL pretty. They got. The only one that's pretty ballsy, really ballsy. Texans at Chicago win straight up and a 4-pointer.
There's no.
But everybody knows, the listeners that have been listening, they know I like to take big risks. Not always go my they don't go my way sometimes. I did take Pittsburgh with the points to beat Cleveland, even though I actually think they could probably beat them straight up, but I'm not going to do that. Put 2. I got the Chiefs to beat the Colts. Colts fucking suck. That's it.
You put
Cox.
Damn, you got Chiefs minus 5.5.
Yeah.
Did that line move? Don't be lying, Ren. Don't be moving these lines, okay? Don't be shaving points.
Don't you be lying. Don't you be lying.
Oh, it is 5.5. Oh shit.
Oh, I got the Colts at 6.5.
I'm looking right now. I got Chiefs minus 5.5.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know where you're always getting your lines because they're always different than ours.
Jose down the street.
No, dude.
I just get them on ESPN. Those looking at the app, the ESPN app. But no, Ravens.
They're usually accurate enough.
-3 at the Pats. I really, really, really feel like the Ravens. I mean, you turn it on and it's already a touchdown every time. Like just a deep ball. Like Lamar Jackson is a shit. It doesn't matter who his receivers are. He's just throwing bombs all day, or he's just running it. I mean, Belichick could probably put up a good defense, but I mean, Harbaugh figures something out. And I mean, Lamar Jackson's pretty hard to stop. If you stop him, he's just gonna dump it off to somebody and when you're running himself. Bills and Dolphins. I took the over on that. I think the Bills walk in there and just dick slap them pretty hard. But Tua's pretty fucking good. God, I gotta stop cursing. Tua, I mean, he's better than I thought he'd be in the NFL. And I think he's showing everybody that. He was pretty much majorly disrespected for the last 2 years. And now he's pretty much balling. Got Tyreek Hill. See. Oh yeah, he put that. Somebody's Nick's over there correcting my little.
I'm thinking that if we do good on Saturday, KC minus 5.5, and then Buffalo minus 5.5. Those two look pretty juicy as well.
You want to roll it over? You want to roll it?
Let's see how we do Saturday.
I say we take our 40 back and just roll it over. I'll do it. I mean, I'm down for that. I mean, that's pretty ballsy, but I mean, we might want to keep some winnings.
We might have to hop on stream Sunday morning and do just do an official pick stream.
Oh yeah, just do a quick celebration. We'll open some beers at 10 a.m. and celebrate our victory. Yeah. Bills Miami. Yeah, so is Ian muted his mic? I guarantee it. I'm calling it right now. Yeah, Maybe. He did. He's on mute. No. He's so whipped. There he is.
Rent.
What?
No, it's just I'm not going to do that Colts bet, and you'll see why when I do mine.
Oh, really? That's why you're on mute?
I think that Ren, you're done, right? Oh yeah, Ren, you're super dog.
No, I'm almost done. I got one more.
Wait, Vikings are over a 6-point dog to the Lions? No way.
I mean, I didn't want to touch that. I mean,
there's no way that super dog is right.
Either he's laying a turd burger or he's balling out.
And the super dog.
Remember when I said, "quote"? I said, "What?"
Your super dog. You have the Vikings.
Shit! Did I do it backwards?
Oh, they are 6-point dogs. No, Detroit is a 6-point dog. You meant to put Detroit?
Sure.
Sure.
I can't actually. Now that you point that out, I don't know. 6 points. That's a lot.
Last week, y'all might listeners might remember somebody saying, "quote," because the Lions have Jared Goff. He did prove me wrong. He threw about 18 touchdowns and made me look really, really fucking stupid. Lost me at 4 points, I believe, probably. So I think Bills and Miami go over. Giants and Dallas. I think Dak Prescott is still out. He's probably out for a long time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know what happened to him. But
I listen to Dallas Sports Radio all day, so they think he's probably out another week.
Right.
Yeah. What?
Nick got that at a pick'em, so you could put it at a pick'em.
Yeah, go ahead and put that at pick'em, Nick, since I see you're on my thing.
No,
Which
Ryan.
one?
Yeah, you could do it and just put them as a pick'em, or
Mhm.
you could
Or
you could
if I take
Giants.
Giants, no, I'll take Giants on -1. Don't as a pick'em, give me less points.
No, it has to be like 2.5 or whatever, or 2.
I don't
Right,
get
Nick?
it. Why would I just be able to get a pick'em if the thing is
Because
-1?
Nick has him at a pick'em.
No, I have him
Oh,
to pick him
okay.
because Dallas
Well, now
is an
just take-
underdog. Yeah.
Oh,
You can't pick a
so
favorite
it's not
straight
an
up.
actual pick'em?
Dallas is the favorite.
Now it's +1. Yeah, no,
Dallas
Giants are the favorite.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. You're right.
So technically, I have to take
I'm just
Dallas
keeping
+1,
Giants.
which is fine.
I got Giant. I'll take Giants -1. I don't really care. I mean, you gotta win by 1. I mean, it's really be embarrassing if you can't beat fucking Rush. Rush
Yeah.
did look good though. Even I did say I liked him on what was it, a couple years ago they did Dallas has been on it like 8 times. What is it? What's that show called?
Oh, Hard Knocks.
What?
Come on,
Hard
guys.
Knocks?
Hard Knocks. Yeah. Is it Cooper Rush?
Yeah.
Cooper Cup? What are you talking about?
Cooper
No.
Rush,
Oh
the
my
backup
God, Ian,
QB
we went
for
through this last
Dallas.
week. Dallas is QB.
I have no idea who Dallas' QB is.
Cooper
Right,
Rush.
we noticed that
That's
last
his
week
name.
when you kept saying Cooper Cup. It's Cooper Rush, not Cooper Cup, Ian.
Cooper Cup
nah,
would be a better QB than Cooper Rush.
no,
Probably.
he did, dude. He looked pretty good. He was doing. He did what he had to do, and they won the game.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I think
do
he's
think-
2-0 as a starter.
Yeah,
I
I
said
mean,
that-
I think
I said that out of-
that's why. I think that's why it's a pick 'em because, I mean, like, what's his upside? Daniel Jones. So, I mean, it's not like he's gonna be the next, guy that comes up like Brady or Tony Romo and steals the spot. Like, I mean, yeah,
Not Brady,
I do have to admit, after the last 5 years of hating on Dak, he is pretty good.
Yes,
He's
finally.
not top 5, but he's always sitting right outside the top 5.
Better
But
than
he'll never
Watson
win MVP.
in his prime. Better than Watson. Dude, he
No,
was on pace
Nick-
for
Nick, give us a
6,000
soundboard.
yards last year.
Nick. Watson's already done that.
No, he hasn't. No one's ever done that.
We'll go. What?
6,000 yards in a season? I don't think
Done-
anyone's
done.
ever thrown for 6,000.
Are you saying? Are you? Prescott? Nick, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, Matthew Stafford is the. Oh, wait. Oh, no one's ever done it. Before he got hurt.
Are you telling me
that year he got hurt, he was on pace for 6,000?
Oh, on pace. Anybody's on pace if they hit 3 home runs in the first game of the MLB season to hit 400.
It was like through 5 or 6 games. It was a decent sample size.
1/3 of the season. Get the fuck out of here. Watson threw out a real season. That real season threw for like 4,000 yards. Probably ran for about 6,000. So when Dak does that, you let me know. Watson there, God, idiot, getting his butthole licked. Like, Jesus Christ,
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson for 4,800
No,
yards.
I'm serious. That's what it was. Butthole.
4,800.
Yeah, just because you guys got
Getting
down a
butthole
lot,
licked.
so he threw for a lot of yards. That doesn't impress me.
I agree.
Dude, you got to wait. His O-line was also people from Deer Park. Like, we had the best guy left because of that. The guy we have in our front office, nobody.
So he got to
stays.
get a lot of rushing yards. That's good for him too. Because he had to run a lot.
Superman. Play the clip. Insert clip here. Watson dives over end zone. Helicopters in. Beast mode. In clip.
All right, are you done with your NFL?
Ryan, what's your last pick?
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, all winners.
All right. Renball winners. Well, Bills -5.5 for a 4 was his big winner. And Texans.
I changed KC -5.5 versus Indiana to 4-2.
All right, so I got Eagles -6.5 at Washington, my 4. That's my lone 4 for NFL. Washington's garbage. So. Eagles looking good. They've actually looked. They were actually a little hot and cold last year, but they're looking a little more solid this year.
Dang, you're taking the Colts, huh?
The reason
no way.
The reason is
no way.
Why.
Get off.
Exactly. What y'all are saying is why I'm taking it. Everyone looks at this line and says no way, but then Vegas knows something. That's why
we have our first side bet.
I'm doing it strictly because Vegas must know something. This line is so crazy.
We said that last week. What happened?
It makes no sense.
I don't know.
That's why I'm taking that 1-pointer.
I think you're wrong.
Just to see. Maybe Vegas knows something. Maybe they don't. But this line makes no sense. I wouldn't risk my money on it because if it was this easy. If it was this easy, everyone would do it. Why would
and Ren know something? I can tell you that.
Chiefs minus. What?
Me and Ren know something. I can tell you that. Our collective IQ on sports that is like over 2,000. Definitely have a lock on this game.
All right, guys. I gotta say though, if we win our college pick, we can't roll. We cannot. I don't want to roll our dice on this one. It seems too easy. It seems way too easy.
Out. Vegas
is not in the business.
We'll get some hoes. We'll go to Applebee's again with some bitches, and we'll watch and win some more money.
That's right. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
And if we don't,
it's just too. It's something weird, dude. Like it's the same reason that
you lose everything.
No, last week I did the Washington minus 3.5. They were unranked. Michigan State was ranked. Vegas knew something. They beat the shit out of them.
Ian, are you trying to fade the public? Is that what you're saying?
I'm fading the public hardcore. Like this line makes no sense.
You are right about that. It does seem to make no sense. I thought it'd be at least a touchdown.
Ooh.
It seems like it could easily, if they presented this as 11 points, you'd be like, I could see that.
11 would be a lot. Yeah, I could see 7 or 8, you know?
They tied the Texans. They lost their next game, right? And
dude, they got crushed by Jacksonville. 24-0. I don't know, man.
What did you say?
Colts got crushed 24-0 to Jacksonville.
I think that's what Vegas is betting on, that they're not that bad.
I got you. Okay. All right. You're going the other way. I mean, I see the angle. Just don't agree. The Colts have looked very discombobulated.
It's a 1-pointer.
I don't trust them.
I'm not going to throw anything big on it, but it's 1 point. The Ravens minus 3 at New England. I think we all pretty much agree on that one.
Yeah.
So Ryan has that one as well. Nick, you got that one as well. So we should pretty much, go ahead and bring that one up, Nick.
Bring it up.
There you go. Jags plus 7 at the Chargers is strictly because the Jacksonville, when you look at their stats for offense, defense, everything, they're straight down the middle. They're mediocre at everything. And I think the Chargers are getting much better, much more love. Jacksonville, it doesn't make sense to get this 7-point difference. So I'm putting 2 points on them.
I can see
and
it.
And then Bills minus 5.5 at Miami. I think we all pretty much agree on that one as well.
Maybe we come back and go hard on that game.
Ryan has it as 4. Nick has it as a 1 as well. So that's another one we all agree on. I might, for all the agreement, I'm going to change it right now to a 2, since we all agree on it.
Buffalo minus 5.5. I got to catch up in NFL. God, what a copycat.
I know. Oh, and he's going to do it. He's going to put 1 point. If you're going to copy someone, dude, make it a 4.
I would like to say that last week, Ryan, you had 2 picks that you did not even have on your board, and then you wrote them in while we were live.
What happened? What happened?
You won both of them.
Exactly.
Okay. And I would also like to point out that Ryan said that Texas Tech is not good at throwing. I
did not say they're not good. I said their quarterback is not good.
And you said they rely on their rush game. They attempt the 5th most passes in college football.
They were running the ball. Okay.
Ren. Wouldn't saying their quarterback is not good. Wouldn't saying their quarterback is not good. Saying like they can't throw the ball.
No. I'm not saying that their quarterback does suck. What he said is they rely on their run game. And I said, no, they don't. And then they attempt the fifth-month passes in college.
Gotcha.
So they're definitely a throwing team. I just want the people to know that in case they rely on Ryan's pick.
That's right.
But,
by the way, all the people watching, we appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, do we want to do my article now?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, let's get into this.
All right. So, this is sports related, right? I'm trying to think what would be the best place to go to. So
let me get Google. Just tell me the article name.
We're going to the world of chess here, okay? Hang on one second.
Ooh, Bobby Fischer.
Yep, the one and only, right?
BF in the house.
Let me get this more centered on screen. There we go. All right, so I don't know if you guys heard about this. Huh?
Shout out Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. So there was a recent chess tournament where this guy was in the process of about to pull a big upset against like one of the best ranked players in the world, like literally the top ranked guy in the world. And so the conspiracy came to be that the guy who pulled the upset on him was using anal beads to cheat, and that somehow he was getting certain like vibrations or messages according to what the other guy played that was like the right counter move to everything he did. And like,
who was watching? Why did the guy watching send in the signal to the anal beads? Why wasn't he just in the tournament?
Say that one more time.
Like if I'm the guy sending messages to anal beads, like first of all, this conspiracy is right up there with the Astros having buzzers, but the anal beads.
Ren had to get that in.
Like I had to. It's about as dumb as that. But trash cans, yes, we definitely use those. He has a guy that watches his moves, quickly calculates it, sends anal beads a message, and this guy doesn't squirm at all. So credit to that guy. But the guy sending the messages, why didn't he just join the tournament and win himself?
Maybe that guy had a supercomputer.
So okay, I'm reading now that
right
originally Canadian. Did someone just drop out? Ren just dropped out.
Ren?
Yeah, he just dropped out.
Anal beads got him excited.
Yeah, I guess so, dude. It was too much for him. Anyways, it said after it happened, Canadian Grandmaster Eric Hansen and Amon Hambleton speculated in a Twitch stream later that he'd hidden a vibrating version of a sex toy in his shoe to offer signals indicating the right moves to make. So yeah, I guess the idea is that someone's watching or something, but the thing is, like, they're on a 15-minute delay. Like, they check everybody, before they sit down to play and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so then apparently Elon Musk tweeted out about it, and I think he was the one who originally said that the sex toy was actually in his butt. And so then like it just caught fire, and everyone's like, this guy cheated with anal beads. Essentially.
So Elon Musk heard what you just said and was like, well, what if he stuck it in his ass, not his shoe, to where they can't check it?
So also what's crazy though is he was about to beat this guy Magnus Carlsen, who's like the best in the world, and that guy just resigned because he was about to be beat. And so he apparently like tweeted or something, and he essentially is saying like, I don't want to say what I think is going on, but he just resigned, which is crazy.
Well, I mean, I think resigning though is not.
He just withdrew. He just withdrew from the game. Could you imagine that though? Like, imagine like Tiger Woods just withdrawing.
No, but I think in chess though they play like the best of a certain amount of matches, right? So you withdraw. I
withdrew from the whole
but don't
tournament.
they withdraw like?
So like even if
don't they withdraw like several times?
No, not like not like withdrawing in terms of like resigning the game. He completely left the left like the tournament. Yeah. He just quit the game right there and dropped out of the tournament.
But I thought don't they play like best of like 7, right? They will withdraw like, let's say game 3 because they've lost, right?
Right.
So
but he withdrew like from everything entirely. Did he just happen to
withdraw the last game?
No, he withdrew
but
from the tournament.
But was it the last game though?
No, I don't think so. This was like the first time they sat down and played each other, too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Because they sat down to play, and apparently he was just like every move. He claims he was just really prepared, but like every move he did, this guy's like the #1 guy in the world, right? So everyone thought it was crazy. And like also this guy who beat him had been banned from chess.com previously also. So that's why people are like speculating he cheated.
But I would imagine chess.com didn't want him there because was he winning money on chess.com?
I'm not sure.
Site, or is it just?
No, I don't think it's definitely not a gambling site. But like, if you can bet people, or if they have tournaments if they host tournaments there or something that could pay out, maybe I don't know entirely. But they banned him from the site. Oh, look who's back!
Oh yeah, look at the back. So Nano Beats.
You want to hear the story?
Where'd you go, Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
Are you there, Ren? Are you ready?
So story is what?
Do we interrupt
I'm ready.
So all right. So in chess, right?
No. You're good. Yeah.
God damn it.
In chess.
Yeah, in chess, the #1 player in the world, or he was like a 5-time world champion, withdrew from this tournament after he was getting beat by this 19-year-old. And essentially, when he withdrew, like the #1 guy, his name's Magnus Carlsen. When he withdrew,
Russian?
he essentially.
Is he Russian?
Magnus Carlsen. I want to say no.
Sure.
I want to say he's like Dutch or something,
Probably
or
German.
Danish or something.
Dutch.
The old Dutch, god damn it. But anyway, so essentially, like, he tweeted out shortly after he was getting beat by this guy. He withdrew from the tournament. He just dropped out. And he essentially tweeted out this cryptic message essentially saying, I know too much, or something like, I can't tell you what I know, that kind of thing. And so these 2 Canadian grandmasters started to speculate that the guy who beat him was using some kind of like vibrating device that was like telling him what to do according to what the champion was doing, Magnus Carlsen. And so Magnus suspected him of cheating, essentially, is what people think, and he dropped out. And so then the speculation became that it wasn't just any vibrating toy like in his shoe or anything, it was actually anal beads, is what I think Elon Musk started it.
Oh God.
I think he started it. I'm not 100%. No, he didn't start it. I'm sorry. He didn't start it. He just blew it up.
Of course, he just gave it up to.
It was already a rumor before he tweeted it. Yeah.
Yeah, but he just let 50 million more people know the rumor.
Yeah. So apparently they think this guy stuck anal beads up his butt to cheat at a chess game.
If so, one of the greatest moves of all time.
I mean,
you ain't trying that. That's one of the greatest cheating stories. Book deal coming soon.
Would have to be, right? Like, I guess the thing is, like, I guess what sucks is that, okay, if he actually did it, he did technically get caught. Like, the guy called him out on it, which would also be one of the best calls of all time if he just got up and resigned from the tournament, because he was so good. He knew this other guy couldn't beat him, and the only way he was beating him is because he had to have been cheating.
And not only that, he was able to decide that he was cheating through anal beads. Another genius. Like,
well, I don't know if he would have thought anal.
Did the double win.
The guy who resigned didn't say specifically anal beads. He just suspected the guy of cheating somehow. He just thinks that he was having some kind of help or something like that. He's
Tournament's
not the
still
one.
going on?
Do what? No, it's over. I think this was like 2 weeks ago.
Did he even win?
The guy who cheated,
Or was that the
or
championship?
supposedly cheated.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not putting shit up my ass and not winning the whole thing.
Oh, in the end, Neiman was knocked out of the Springfield Cup by Fabiano Caruana. But the aftermath of the anal beads rumor continues to vibrate amongst the chess community today.
What I'm reading is they were playing online, and the guy came up on this dude's screen, and everyone knew they were kind of going to play, but the dude just quit. The guy who had won 5 times in a row, he only made one move, and then the other guy quit. And then people don't know why. So it wasn't like he had this long thing to make moves. He quit on the second move.
Oh, the Magnus Carlsen did?
Yeah, Carlsen, the 5-time world chess champion, resigned the tournament in a huff with no explanation outside of a cryptic tweet that included a Jose Mourinho quote about getting involved in the trouble if you were to say anything further. So I'm thinking this might be organized crime shit.
Ooh,
no, I don't.
Organized crime angle. Love it.
Yeah.
Organized crime getting in the chest. That's
I have the perfect cover.
That's a
I quit
fucking
on the
movie.
second move.
It's the perfect cover.
Dude,
I don't know.
You got anal beads. You got chess. You got the mafia.
The thing is, like, it is possible these guys are so good that he was thinking that if I make this move, he should do this, and that I guess when he made that first move, it could be that he's like he already knows that, like, this guy knows what I'm gonna do. That's what I think happened. I think he studied Magnus.
Because when you're that good, you essentially know about to the end how the game's gonna go. You know what the other guy's gonna do until y'all get like.
Being a baby about it.
I mean, they basically play. You're like, okay, this guy's gonna play this strategy, so he's gonna do this move. I'm gonna do always opening with this. Like, they know what's coming, and if you bust out are you serious? You busted that out right there. Like, these guys are like literally geniuses. So, I mean, he must have pulled something to where it was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, it is really crazy.
How did he do that? And then it threw it throughout his whole game. It must have been a move that destroyed his whole strategy.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I think. Like, because they do have it that calculated. Like, so he must have made a move, and then by the way he responded, he must have been like, "Fuck, I'm done." Like, I'm already dead or something like that. I don't know. It's crazy.
Maybe. Or maybe he just wanted to go get a beach. Who knows? But
yeah, could be.
I did just steal your Baylor Iowa State pick. But that article is so insane that this is gonna be fueling. How did you find this?
I can't remember how I originally heard about this, but it's been like a pretty big story. Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
But I'm getting updates from, let's see, we got updates here from 9/20, following the last day of open play. They're still playing this tournament as of 9/21.
Oh, they are? Shit.
And then...
Damn, that's like a week or two of playing. That's crazy. I didn't understand they went that long.
Well, I just see this update, 9/21/22. In his first comments at the registration stunt, Carlsen likened Neiman to another grandmaster dogged by speculation of cheating. I'd say I'm very impressed by Neiman's play, and I think his mentor, Maxim Dulani, must be doing a great job. So that was on 9. Oh, wait. So maybe they're not playing. Maybe he's just talking about article. So maybe he just thinks this guy's a cheater, and he's like, I'm never going to play him. He could have just backed out strictly because he's like, he's a cheater. I'll never play him.
He did cheat on chess.com. He got caught cheating on chess.com previously. So saying he is a cheater is not like totally unfounded.
Right. So he might just be like, yeah, I'll just never play this dude.
Yeah, he must have. So I don't know, man. It's crazy, though. Either way.
I had made a 3-teamer bet with $9, And it was Maryland Terrapin. I think these are all picks that people have made. Somebody was talking about Michigan. Michigan Wolverine. I put Maryland Terrapins
plus 16.5. That was
versus
me.
Michigan. Yeah. Baylor Bears plus 2.5 over Iowa State Cyclones. Longhorns -6 versus the Raiders. $9 to win 53.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Bros, I'm so stoked for Saturday now.
Yeah.
Y'all guys better not fuck it up, all right?
Better what'd you say?
Y'all better not fuck it up.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Lose your life.
You talking about the Longhorns, Nick?
Did I what?
You say Longhorns better not fuck it up?
No, I said y'all better not fuck it up. Y'all too. Y'all talked me into these picks, so.
Wait.
I'm just kidding.
Oklahoma, you from the guy who already bet Oklahoma before the stream started.
If we win, we all take credit. But if we lose, it's obviously y'all's two fault.
No. How about this?
I think we all agree if we lose, it's none of our fault. It's the other people.
Yeah, it's clearly going to be whatever team do it.
It's clear. Yeah, it's the coach of whatever team. He's
also,
garbage.
Nick, send me a Venmo or Cash App request after this for my $40.
All right, gotcha.
Oh man, the money in them.
All
right, so we signing off, boys.
Yeah, y'all want to wrap it up?
Let's wrap her up.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Later.
All right, later.